such trouble, but I'm really sorry, Roshni. I hope that you guys are staying online and watching the live session that we are having. And thank you so much for all the people you have been sharing like tremendous love to us. And thank you so much. And Roshni, I would say the entire journey and the story that you have told about yourself is so inspiring. And those guys who have missed out the previous conversation, don't worry, we will put up the video on Facebook, on YouTube and Facebook all together. You can go and watch inspiring Roshni's journey. And I think like the way you have said that, you were in a life and death situation, and that's when the entire inspiration it came to you. So I would say that personally, I had the same kind of experience, and I could totally empathize with you because I was also in that life and death situation where I did not know whether I would live ever or not. I just knew that, okay, I have so many dreams to achieve and I want to live. I want to be happy. I want to make memories. I want to meet people. And that is the reason I came to YouTube. And I just knew that even I had the last moment of my life, I would happily scroll down all the videos and the memories that I built and would be feel blessed about it. Roshni, is another question, and moving on to the another question, I would say. So there is a concept of soul therapy, and you say that you have been guiding people in soul guidance. So what is it about, and the thing that you are going to do for me as a soul guidance, I would say, soul guidance message, and what is it about? A little before you go for that, I would like you to tell the audience a little about it.
So as I said, my work primarily when it began working with angels. So this concept of that angels are, mediators between God and humanity, and that we all have guardian angels. And with the concept as such, I was familiar with it because in my own religion, we have something called farishtas or Amesha Spentas, which are like, guardian angels. We have this typical symbol pendant in Zoroastrianism that we wear, which is called the Ashofarohar, which is symbolic for a guardian angel for the soul. So I knew of angels as a concept, since childhood. But this whole thing that angels can communicate with humanity and we can, have this mediating format where we can, pray to them and invoke divinity to help us, guide us towards our soul blueprint. तो ऐसा कभी पढ़ा नहीं था, ना तो किसी से सुना था. So it was all very new to me in my life, and it began with work with the angels, and it is through somebody who had pioneered in angel therapy at that point in time, and for quite some years it was as angel therapy till in 2011-12 my writing of my book started happening through messages on Facebook. So I was guided to write one message and affirmation according to the universal energies of that day. And I started doing that on my Facebook page. And while I was doing and writing the chapters of the book, not that I knew that there was going to be a book at that time, but I would write down, and I was told that in the right time, there will be a book out of this. So I was like, okay, whenever it is going to happen. I didn't know when, what was going to happen. And at that point in time, it came to me that I have to stop using this word angel therapy. And it actually, the reason is that means the voice in the head was telling me that angels, we are not a therapy. We are God's messengers. The therapy is for your soul. The therapy is to work with divinity to cleanse, clear, heal, transform your soul so that you can walk your blueprint of what you have incarnated for in this lifetime. And that goes for you. When they say you, it is me and all of humanity. So we are not a therapy. So you have to re-christen your approach and your work with what is going to flow through you as soul therapy. And thereby, it is angel soul therapy and angel soul guidance or angel soul healings. And thereafter also it graduated almost, I can say, to using that stop many a times that, I have put into things on our, say, the module format of our workshops and things like that, that it will be in future, it will move towards only being soul therapy, because that work is
Yeah,
to
that's
take the entire divine force, the task force as they called themselves while I was writing the book, that this task force is there at your beck and call. According to your free will,
mm,
you can ask God, you can ask divinity to help you on your path, to illuminate your path ahead, and we will work
mm,
through that divine force and the will of God to help the people who are not.
mm,
And when earlier I
yeah.
started, I was like, why the hell would anybody come to me for spiritual guidance? I'm somebody who has partied like every single day of the week. I have been in a crazy work life. Why would somebody come to me for spiritual guidance? And it played on my mind for many months. And I never got any answer when I would sit in my meditative state. But months later, when maybe the question was in the background and I'd stopped asking it literally kind of upfront, it came to me once in my meditation where I got this voice in the head. When you bought your car, did you look after the car or the car looks after itself? So I answered the voice, I look after my car. And it says, that's exactly what it is. If you are God's vehicle, then God will look after you. You need not worry about what is going to happen, who is going to come. And when anybody is learning, guidance and healing is due, and it is due from you to get it through you. If their soul contract is to get it through you, then they will be brought to you or you will be taken to them, come what may. And that is how all these 12 years have been. I have never
Yeah.
literally
So
advertised.
that's so beautiful, and I think like I got so much to learn about the soul and the difference between the therapy and the guidance. And so the final thing that I am so actually fascinated about today's Umeed campaign for COVID live session is that okay. So those people who are actually joining live with us, thank you so much. Despite all the technical problems, I see Likha Zero. I am still listening. Thank you so much. There is Nabam Dole. Wow, very interesting. Go continue. Thank you so much. So we are actually through this live session. We are gonna go raise funds for the needy people. So anybody who feels like whichever possible amount you can, then please do donate it. You can find the details for Ummi donation link in the description below. Please go over there and contribute a little, whichever possible amount. And coming to the point, like which I'm really excited about is Roshni is actually gonna do a live soul guidance message for me, and I'm so excited. Shall we start, Roshni?
Yes. So basically, it is to connect with a person's soul energy through their full name and date of birth. Okay. So I
Mm,
will seek guidance from my book, Angels Speak for you, and see what is the
yeah.
universe wanting to tell you as the most important thing right now. So what I want you to do is close your
Yes.
eyes, okay, and think of a
Hmm.
number between 1 to 365, and no lucky number or anything. Don't apply
One.
your mind. Don't apply your mind. Only
Okay.
ask divinity, ask God, what is the message you want to give me? Give me through a number between 1 to 365. And then whichever number first comes to your
Okay.
heart, first comes in your vision or mind, tell me that number after opening your eyes. Okay? So close your eyes
Okay. Okay.
and tell me.
Yes. Yes. It is coming 200.
Okay. So this book has got 365 messages, which are oracle messages, and each message is like a day number. So day 200 is what I will open up to. And the amazing part of the book is that with God's grace, the potent energy that is infused and preyed upon while making and creating the book, that it connects to any soul energy instantaneously. And somebody
Yeah.
who has the book or somebody who even doesn't have the book, and I ask you, it will connect to the most important message that has to come to you right now in life, and it will give you that message
Yes.
through what is written. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right. So the message for you goes, the more you allow us means angels, divinity, gods, beings, divine beings. The more you allow us to help you, the more you shall be able to help others. And the more you open yourself to receive our gifts, the more you will have to share with others. Welcome and accept the universal gifts of abundance and gratitude. Share your gifts with all involved. And through this message, they are trying to tell you that you are playing a great role in sharing the goodness, the positivity, or whatever it is to people. And to give to people, you have to also be an excellent receiver. So where you might be feeling guilty to
Yeah.
receive, so somewhere you have guilt to receive. They want you to release that guilt to receive and be open to God's mercy, God's love, and God's gifts to come to you so that you can spread it to more and more people and spread more smiles, spread more joy, spread more happiness. And that is connected to your life purpose as well. And they want you to know that you do not need to feel any kind of guilt in receiving this universal goodness from the heavens. Do you connect with the message,
Yeah, I think
Hadia?
like this is so. Yes, I think like this is I could totally connect with, and I think like many of the people they have been commenting down. Somebody is saying, please tell me mine as well. Somebody has given the Yal Saba has given their own number. I mean, yeah, I think that this is really, really good because sometimes I'll tell you what it happens with sometimes I do something and sometimes I say something to people, but I don't mean to hurt that people, or I don't have a wrong intention behind the words that I say. But I in even in a professional life, even in a personal life, sometimes it happens that there is a misunderstanding of the communication, and sometimes every time it happens, like I I ended up saying like, okay, मेरी गलती है क्या? क्या मैंने कुछ गलत किया? Like, क्या मैंने कुछ गलत किया? Like, does the reason, like, this has actually happened like that? Or in terms of the professional work, because you have to deal with the professional world, like you working with the clients and you're working with the team, and something कुछ कुछ हो जाता है, misunderstanding या फिर कुछ हो जाता है. So I ended up like, questioning myself, पुण्या यार तुमने ऐसा मेरी गलती है क्या? And that guilt feeling is something, it exists. Yeah, this is so true.
And this happens because of the imbalance. When we have the imbalance in our giving and receiving energy, we all are energy. Okay? So spirituality and science are no different. We have just created a rift between them. When I'm speaking to you, I'm using my energy. When I'm skipping, I'm dancing, I'm eating, I'm doing work, I'm expending energy, I'm putting up my energy. That's how my battery is going.
Yeah.
And then we sleep to recharge the battery. Okay? So we are just
Like
as any
how
other energy.
the concept of like receiving in terms of what specific I
Okay.
am not able to understand.
Okay.
Like
So
receiving love or receiving accepting people in your life or receiving the work that you are getting. What is it exactly? I get confused with that.
okay. So receiving actually, just like everything else, now understand that negativity and positivity, they do not
Yeah.
operate. For example, if you have some episode in your life where you have given an ultimatum, I will never love, I will never trust anybody, I will never do this, or feel afraid to retrust or anything of that sort. Any such episodes shut our receiving channels. Now, when the receiving channels, which means energetic channels to receive, are shut, then it will work all through. So it will slowly shut down appreciation. It will slowly shut down people. It will slowly shut down work. It will shut down receiving help in health. So receiving will stop in different ways. It will not stick to only one area in life. And thereby it will percolate into different areas and start gaining more and more strength till the complete imbalance is very, very evident. And therefore, everything in life, in the universe, is all about balance. Anything that is imbalanced goes into the dis-ease form, which we call disease. So when we are not
So
at
sometimes,
ease, you see,
so
you have
so
to,
Roshni,
sorry.
like I have a confused. I have a question. Like sometimes if I feel, so I remember that I have not shared with like publicly to people over this kind of a thing, but I was appointed for a job. I was appointed for a job at a very early when I was in a 20-year-old. So I was appointed a job, and it was a really nice job. And it was my first time in a corporate world, and I did not know how the thing it works and how the people it would be. And like I refused to do that work because I thought that okay, this if I do this, like over an analysis, because I was too small, too young, and too not. Which still I am young, but I think like I have gained that level of understanding as of now, working through so many people. But initially it was like that. I refused to do that work, and sometimes I feel like I feel like I should have done that. I should have done that. I could have learned so many things out of it. So in terms when the things comes, or when the things like when I feel like okay, I should not do this, I should not do this, over calculate at that point of time, how do I stop myself? How do I let know myself that no, Honia, this is the right way, you should go for that? Like how do I decide that?
So, what you could do, first of all, start meditating every day, Honya, at least for 10-15 minutes. Okay? Start meditating. And start connecting to what we call as the higher source, higher mind, higher consciousness, whatever name that you want to give it. All right? And when you are sitting, just pray to whoever you pray to, God, deity, whatever that you pray to, and pray that may God's help come through the guardian angels to guide you and illuminate your path. That is the first thing. Okay. And when supposing you have two decisions to make, should I do this, should I not do this, go very, very deep and keep repeating the choices in your heart while you are meditating. First, only one choice. Please tell me yes or no. Should I be doing this? Is this good for me? All right. And notice your body. Notice your body. If your body is twitching, if you are getting little edgy, if there is something happening in your stomach, something is happening in your heart, a little flutter, okay, then your body is not in sync with that decision. All right. The second is see your mind. What is your mind telling you? What are the thoughts coming when you're asking that decision? Allow the thoughts to be there, but don't encourage the thoughts. And then, most important is to go to that higher consciousness, the spirit. What is the spirit popping up? So even when there is disturbance, everything is there. What is the spirit saying? Yes, Hanya, do it. Ask couple of times. And if repeatedly that spirit, the higher consciousness, when you ask, it keeps on saying that very strong yes, then it is a yes. But if it keeps changing, oh yeah, no, I should not do it. If it is telling you a story, oh no, I shouldn't do it. Oh yeah, my God, if I do it like this will happen. Then you have to stop there because the mind is creating and concocting stories. Okay? And it is a matter of practice. But you will have to practice more and more, invoke the divine beings, your guardian angels. You can just say, my guardian angels, help me to make this decision. And you will see how slowly it will open up your energy to be more clear, to be more focused, and to get that right answer from within your heart center. And will become more and more sharper.
Yes, the concept of like I do practice meditation, and this is the same question that I ask always myself. Sometimes when I don't understand what to do or what not to do, I always leave it on universe. I say that universe, please guide me over this. What should I do?
Beautiful.
And I always find positive result out of it. And the same thing that you have said, when you meditate, so supposedly if there is a something that is making me uneasiness, right? There's supposedly there is an anger, or there is some, like, envy or something, any kind of negative emotion which is building inside me. I notice, I observe myself while in the meditation, like, I get so honest with myself. Even if I'm getting that, I know, I accept that, and I say that it's okay, Hunia, forgive yourself, and just remove all the negative energy out of
Yeah,
yourself. And
yeah.
there's the same questions of how do I receive, and what are the things that I should receive. I think that by this this session, I got so much of clarity of what should I receive and what's the main meaning of receiving something.
Yes.
And
And
I'm
be
so,
okay
so,
in
so,
receiving appreciation. Be okay in receiving, anything. It can be small as it could be a small thank you. It could be anything.
mm,
But open yourself and, like how we say chest out, chin up in school when we are doing martial arts.
yeah.
Just open up your arms and I'm ready to receive. And you can, people who have problem with receiving can say this affirmation: I am an excellent receiver and a generous giver.
Oh, that's so, yeah, coming to the point of an affirmation.
Okay.
Sometimes like we affirm something, sometimes we want something, and supposedly if it is a peace, or whether it is a love, or whether it is wealth, or whether it is a success. So how do we affirm? How do we affirm for the other? Because I read one book where it is like the power of our subconscious mind, and it was really, really amazing book. And there it was written about the subconscious mind and the power of affirmation. When you affirm, it says that that affirmation should also be in harmony of other people. Like, it should not have a selfish meaning. It should be in harmony of the wellness of other people. And also, like, when you affirm something, don't deny it eventually. So how do we not deny it eventually? That is my question.
So, you see, first of all, there is a whole lot of layers, Hanya, in this, with the secret and working of the affirmations. So, one important key factor to always remember is meditations, affirmations, everything, all of this is there. But our karmic journey is
Hmm.
the primary driver. So, just by
Hmm.
affirming, I will win a lottery, शायद lottery नहीं आ जाएगी. But what if I'm doing it diligently, it might do is open me up to some abundance gift. Maybe my parents, my uncle might give me some money gift, or maybe out of the blue, I might receive some voucher. Oh, you won this voucher, you won this holiday. So, abundance and these kind of things, when you're affirming, it can come in any different way, not in necessarily that in the
Hmm.
framework that you are talking about. But what affirmations actually
Hmm.
does is connecting to our energy. And affirmations are not just those affirmations that you are saying it positive. When you and I are talking,
Hmm.
every day that you are talking and chatting in your head or to people, you are affirming in the universe, because the universe is constantly imprinting your energy.
Hmm.
The impression is
Hmm.
constant. The sanskaras that we have are mental impressions upon ourselves, and those mental impressions are forming in the universe as well, of every blink of an eyelid that I do. So if somebody is constantly praying, I know, I trust God, la 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 la, all of that, and then throughout the day fearing, oh my God, when will COVID go? Oh my God, I hope I don't get it. Oh my God, I hope my neighbor is safe and does not get it. It doesn't mean anything.
Hmm.
Because what you are affirming or trying to, the conscious affirmation that you are doing 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes in the night to pray to God has no meaning at all, because for the rest 22 hours you are affirming, I'm afraid of COVID and I'm afraid of this and I'm afraid of that. So then where is the trust? So
Yeah, that is
technically you
so
are
true.
affirming fear, you are affirming
Hmm.
worry, you are affirming mistrust to divinity. That is
And
what
do
you are
you
affirming. And then we
And
say my
like,
prayers are not working. Because actually,
hmm,
worry is also a prayer. Fear is also a
hmm,
prayer, which is imprinting every moment that you're affirming it throughout the day. When you're
hmm,
panicking, then how much ever you can do 50,000 meditations, you can say 1 lakh affirmations. But if your mind, body, and spirit is not in the sync and you're not living what you are saying, then it will not
hmm,
work on your energy. It will not work
yeah,
in the universe. And
yeah, that is
therefore,
so
when you are
true. That is so
affirming,
true.
you need to live it through. So, for example, if you are affirming, I get only loving, caring, honest people in my life. Okay? Now you're doing this
Hmm,
affirmation to heal some
hmm,
past trauma of bad people, say, for example. Now,
hmm,
when you are doing this affirmation morning and night, but during the day, say maybe 3 weeks later, 4 weeks later, somebody comes for some approach to you. And it reminds you of an
hmm,
old person who ditched you. And immediately what
hmm,
comes to you is the reflex action of the old pattern. Oh my God, he's saying the same words like that person. No, 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 no. I should not trust him. I don't think this person is honest. So then what you're doing is you're falling a trap to your old energetic patterns, and you are actually not living the affirmation that you've been doing every day. That I get only loving and
yeah,
caring and honest people in my life. So divinity says you've been
hmm,
affirming this, but you don't believe this. So if the belief system is misaligned to what you are saying, that's how lie detectors work.
hmm,
How do lie detectors work?
hmm,
Lie detectors work because the machine is not in sync with your internal emotions. So the frequency that it shows, if it does not, so you are saying, I have not done this robbery. You're saying very, very
hmm,
confidently. But internally, if there is fear, कि मैं पकड़ा जाऊंगा, lie detector will catch that. So your words, energy, what you are speaking is not in alignment with the energetic force inside of you, through your nerves, through
yeah,
your nerve conductors, through your neurotransmitters and all of that. So it goes
hmm,
false, and you say, oh, this is a lie. He is lying. Of course, he is robbed. But lie detectors can also fail. Supposing there is a person who internally just knows that मैंने कुछ किया ही नहीं है. I have not done
hmm,
any wrong. And he's saying I have not done any wrong, though he may have done wrong. But what the lie
hmm.
detector will catch is the alignment of what he's feeling and what he's speaking. And
That is so
therefore,
true.
it can falter at times as well.
Yeah,
So
that
people
is
who
so
are
true.
mentalists, people who know to bring this sync, there are criminals who are in sync with themselves. They don't think that they've done any wrong.
Hmm,
And they might
hmm,
get scot-free even with the lie detector at times.
hmm. Yeah,
So the
how if
aspect,
mm.
sorry.
So
So the
like in
aspect is
case
the same.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
they
So in
overlap.
case like when we get fear, when we get worry, that fear of losing someone, the fear of losing a project, of the fear of losing your career, the fear of so many fear like fear of water, fear of a mountain, fear of so many fears. How do we get over that? Like how do we get over that? Like whenever the moment it comes, then what should we say to ourselves to get away from that?
Okay. So two things. One, which I keep saying and retaliating many a times, that the acronym of fear is false evidence appearing real.
Hmm.
Okay. So the apparitions of our fears are the patterns of our past. So everything that our mind and system has gone through in the past is projecting itself on this projector of the future. That जैसे हुआ था अब वैसा ही
Hmm.
होगा. Oh my God, that job I didn't get, now I don't think I will get this one also. Oh, I failed always, I don't think I will pass this. I don't remember anything that I learned. It could be anything. So the first thing, know that all of this is a false evidence trying to grip you in your past. Allow your system to
Hmm.
trust that. Two,
Hmm.
understand that fear is, this fear, worry, they are like this treadmill. You are there
Hmm.
on the indicator and it shows you 20 kilometers, but you're jogging on the same spot. You've not gone anywhere.
Hmm.
Okay. So what it will keep you doing
Yeah.
is being jogging in that problem, in the energy of that problem, in the energy of that grip of that fear, the worry, and not allow you to take in or permeate solutions. So to
Yeah.
create
That is so
solutions
true.
to
That
come,
is so true.
you can pray to guardian angels, you can pray to whichever God you pray to, and just rattle. Please release this fear. I give this fear to you. I trust you completely, God. I give this fear to you. I give this worry to you. Allow me to hand over this worry to you completely. Allow me to give this fear to you to completely. Please take this fear away. Any of these statements you can keep saying to yourself in your prayers, in your meditation, and SOS. SOS means when the fear comes, keep saying, I release the fear, I release the fear, I release the fear, I release the fear. Thank you, God, thank you, God, thank you, angels. Take away the fear, keep rattling till you feel the energy has dissipated or gone down.
Yeah.
And you will see, trust me,
Yeah.
you will see. When you keep saying this, the energy will start coming in sync. And the higher
Hmm.
energy, the higher
All right.
consciousness will take over. Okay?
Mm. So I think like the audience, they are also quite fascinated about the the conversation we are actually having. Like you giving me a number, and then I'm also remembering. So some people, they have also given up number. Like I have remember. So Likha Zero, he has given 60 number, and Yal Taba, she has given 333 number. So can
Okay.
you also help these guys like to send some the messages of the
Okay,
angels
so
from your
I will
book?
ask,
So it
okay,
would be so nice.
so I will have two more people on my Facebook page, two people from your page, two people from our page. So two people on my Facebook page, please write the number that is coming to you right now between 1 to 365, and two people from my page will also get a message and I will read out. So first message is for the person who had said day 60. What is his full name? I need to know his full name.
It's Likha Zero. It has written Likha Zero. I know how far his name is
Okay.
full, but I think
Okay,
Likha
fine.
is his full name.
Okay. All right. So, Likha, your message is for day 60. You can either choose to live life in the external world, allowing all the drama in the world to beat and batter you, or you can consciously choose to walk away from all the drama and live in your internal world, the world that is calm, tranquil, and perfect poise. A place which allows you to experience life in your natural state of happiness and bliss. Have supportive and strengthening and positive thoughts for your immune system. Cut away the need and attachment to any drama. So when something is happening, a
Hmm.
situation is happening, don't get involved in the drama. Don't try to have one-upmanship कि उसने दो बोला मैं चार बोलूंगा. No, nothing of that sort. And constantly focus to operate from your inner calmness. Okay. Something in your
Hmm.
life may make you feel that shouting and trying to be strong or trying to show that you are strong or arrogant or loud will help you not to get hurt. So something of that sort is there in your life and which you need to heal. So I hope this message helps you.
Yeah, that is so.
Please write
That
in
is
the
so
comments.
beautiful. And the
Please tell him that
another
write in the comments.
another num yeah, yeah,
If
another number that I got is 333 from
okay,
Yaltaba. Yaltaba, if you're still watching, then this message is for you.
okay. So for Yaltaba 333. This is a very poignant number in my life as well, though. Equilibrium is an essential virtue in creation. We just spoke about balance, that everything in life is about balance. Just as every inhale and exhale is innately equal in number, we ask you to strike that balance and bring equilibrium into your life. Move away from all
Hmm.
extremists, belief systems, thoughts, and emotions. Search for the central divine spark. in your own being and in all that you do. When you touch upon your core, you shall be able to spread that light to one and all. Be balanced and aligned in all aspects of life, in all areas of life. And you will be the lighthouse for your own life and of others. What a beautiful message. And that goes
That
for
is
all of us.
so.
That we need to
Yeah, I think
strike
that
this
this
balance. You know,
I think
we
that this wisdom, it applies to all of us. The
absolutely.
concept of equilibrium, the balance, the
Yes,
finding
yes,
balance, and I think like this is so amazing. And
absolutely.
to all the people who have joined to the Umeed live session
I have
today
two
with
sessions.
Roshni
I
from
have two,
Mumbai.
Honya, I have two messages to read. So I have one number from my
Yeah, sure, sure. Please take it.
message one, number 135. I read it for Binokshi Parak on my page. For every new thing to come, you have to empty the old. For every new building to be erected, and I just said this out of my life, that this was the statement that I got when I was coming out from my destruction. And I tell you, divinity doesn't fail to amaze me, and that's so true. That everything that we've been speaking is coming out in the messages of other people. For every new building to be erected, the old one has to be demolished. But yet you keep struggling with yourself and life, trying to thrust the new while the rotted old is still lying around. Move away from the
Mm,
unproductive thoughts, words, and deeds. Empty and cleanse the old to create space for the sparkling new to enter in your life. We cannot put new food in a jar containing rotten food. We have to empty the jar, clean the
mm,
jar, wash it, air it out, and then put the new food into it. So, how do we expect that when we have old patterns, hurt, resentment, unforgiveness, and all those garbage in our soul, that we allow solutions to come in? We allow divine intervention to come in. We allow positive energy to come in. It doesn't have space because there is so
mm.
much density and the jar is full. So we have to empty the jar of the garbage so all the new can be brought into our life.
Mm. Yeah, that is actually so beautiful. I would also like to one more wisdom, like if you could take, that is from Bojum Mosing. It's 112. This is the last number that we would be taking,
Okay.
and we are
And then
extremely
we
so
have to do,
sorry
and then
because
we'll
we
have to
have
do the
time
chanting.
constraints.
Yes, and then we have to
Yeah.
finish with the
Bojum
chanting.
Mosing 112.
Okay. So this is a message for you, Bojung, right? There is nothing
Yes.
besides you that is preventing you from enjoying and living your life purpose. You are the co-author of the script and the co-director of the movie you are acting in. So realize your inner power and responsibility as this co-creator to create a blessed life. So, Bojung, if at all you are worried about other people controlling your life, you are blaming, or because these people are doing this, I can't do this, and people are suppressing you or anything, first take the 100% responsibility in your hands and know that you can rewrite and co-create this movie and script with God. Release
Yeah,
all
that is
blame
so.
and take this 100% responsibility to do the right things. And trust me,
Mm,
automatically guidance will open up. The next step will
mm,
be shown to you, and you will take that next step
mm,
and the next and the next. So move away from any kind of blame in your life. Not even blame for yourself. Okay, you did wrong, you did mistakes, learn from them. Don't get battered
mm.
with the mistakes. Learn from the mistakes
Yes.
and then move forward with the positivity of that learning. Okay? And you will
Mm.
be able to co-create a blessed life. So I hope this message
Yeah,
helps you.
and
And
we
now,
wish all the people who have come up, and we send all our blessings and prayers to you all. And Roshni, anything else you would like to deliver?
yes, we will now go towards our chant. So I would like you all to close your eyes and, a small, quick, it will be a meditative chant where we will be conjoining our energies for world healing. And today the
Yes,
chant that
yes.
I would love to do is, the words are, Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. It is a chant which means, may all beings be happy and free. And may my thoughts and actions of my own life contribute to the harmony, happiness, and freedom of all. So
Yeah,
it
we
is a
would love
very,
to. We
very
would love to.
beautiful and powerful chant. I will put on some music
Yeah. I
so
hope
that
that we won't get copyright even in the live session.
it is a chant, it is a mantra. So I think that
Mm-hmm.
is, yeah. And yeah, okay. So, okay, we'll leave the music. We will just chant.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
everybody close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Feel the air around you. Feel the divine fragrance of life around you. And take a few deep breaths. Connect to your heart center, which is the center point of your chest area. And imagine the image of any deity, God, Guru, whoever you believe in, whoever you take as the highest form in your life. Imagine that face of the Creator within your heart center and take a few deep breaths as you calm down. It's okay if you have thoughts, don't fight them, don't worry about them, just leave them on their own. Let them come and let them go. Breathe in and breathe out and allow that image to get more and more clearer in your heart center. Before I chant, we intend that all our collective vibrations are conjoined to the highest frequency and spread love, light, wisdom, healing, and protection in the universe for all our human siblings and all of creation. May we be able to go through this entire period with greater strength and emerge victorious with deeper learnings in our lives. This powerful chant for the entire universe. Just intend your energy connected to mine as we chant. I'll be chanting 9 times. Before that, I pay my love and respects to Avtar Meher Baba, my God, and everything in life. We begin the chant. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. 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 Take 3 deep breaths. 3 purifying deep breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And as you take these 3 deep cleansing breaths, on the count of 10, when I ask you, slowly open your eyes without jerking them. Through the count, move your fingers, move your toes, move your shoulders a little bit to come back into the space where you are seated. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly open your eyes and come back. I hope you have enjoyed the vibrations of the chant, and may these vibrations help you in every step of your life as well. Keep positivity going, keep happiness going, keep the smiles going, keep the sharing of kindness going. And as you share in this Umeed campaign, know that you can only share when you are graced to share. There is no giver without a receiver. And the receiver is at a higher pedestal than the giver. Because if you have nobody to give, hamari koi auqat nahi hai to give anything to anyone. It is God who graces us to give even that one penny, that one smile, that one dime of goodness and compassion. So when we are allowed to give and when our hand is up, know that the receiver is gracing you with that God's gift to be able to give. Every drop counts. So keep giving and also receiving in life, and at the same time be open. To be a generous giver, you have to be an excellent receiver. So receive what God needs to bring you from every corner of life. Don't create a framework कि यहीं से आना चाहिए, ऐसे ही आना चाहिए. No. Allow God and the divine wisdom of the universe to work for you and with you, to bring that abundance in any from any direction of life, to fulfill all that you have to do amidst this time, space, and resources to shine your light into the world. So thank you so much, Honya, for having me. Thank you to all the wonderful people out there. Thank you for having me. Thank you for receiving what I have to share from my heart to yours. Love you all. And a very, very big namaste to each one of you. A very big Jai Baba to all of you. And stay blessed, loved, and protected in love and light, and always super duper Godspeed. I give
Yeah, I actually like that. Super duper.
I give the floor to Honya to
Yeah, that is
close this
actually so
session.
nice. Super duper.
There's a copyright, Honya.
No, actually, it's so good. Like, so at the end of the day, at the end of the conversation, we had such deep conversation, and then this was something which is really nice. Like, so blessed and so thankful. And I learned the power, the way how to receive things, and I can be more grateful to you on this. To the audience who have been watching us, I have small letter. Please stay by. Really important. I'll tell little about the NGO that Roshani she runs it. So the Roshni, she is also running an NGO which is called Meher Roshni Foundation, which has been working towards overall empowerment and enabling efforts for the underprivileged through various skills, education, based workshop to food drives to medical and educational sponsorship. So please do connect to Roshni for any kind of help towards this kind of, and I'll put the link in the details of their NGOs, Behead Foundation there in the description below. Please do connect to the Roshni, and any kind of wisdom, any kind of, like, support that you want from her, then feel free to reach out to her, and I am personally going to reach out to her even after this show.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
You can
yeah, yeah.
follow my YouTube. It has got some very powerful meditations on my YouTube channel. My Facebook page has got lots of activities. Everyday channel messages are put out, and I do gift readings on my page as well several times. We do a lot of meditative, contemplative exercises, and I put them into prayers for all who participate in the comments. So please join my page, and let us all together move towards the light with every small step we take in life. I'm so thankful to each one of
Yes.
you on my Facebook page as well, on Freebirds, on Honya's page, all of you, lots and lots of love to you. Thank you for your time
Yeah,
and
and
being with us.
whosoever is watching us, please do extend your support to Umeed. Do extend your support to Roshni, Honya, and Freebirds, and also subscribe to their respective channels. And also, please donate and share the wisdom of Umeed campaign for COVID, a journey of togetherness, जहाँ पे आपके बिना हम कुछ नहीं है, आपके बिना ये उम्मीद कैंपेन कुछ नहीं है. So please, whichever small amount that you can donate, please donate it to us, and we would hand over that collected donation to authorized NGOs who are working tremendously day and night to help the victims of coronavirus pandemic. And I feel so humble and so pleased to have such beautiful and beautiful soul, I would say, who has come like an angel for me and is personally gonna stay in touch with you, Roshni, after this session as well. The link for the donation is in the description below in each respective platforms, in Roshni's, Freebirds, and my channel. And don't forget to subscribe and also press the bell icon, and also I would be coming up with more such live sessions. To stay in touch, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon, and please do extend your support to Umeed campaign for COVID, a journey of togetherness. Once again I repeat, आपके बिना हम कुछ नहीं है, आप है तो ये उम्मीद कैंपेन है, ये सक्सेसफुल रहेगा. Thank you so much. और
Thank you, everyone.
yeah, thank you so much, Roshni, for coming, and
Yes.
lots of love, lots of lots of love, and lots of blessings to you. Namaste, namaste, namaste to all. Thank you so much for joining. Health and happiness to you all.
Thank you.
Namaste, namaste.
Namaste, everyone.